Liseberg, located in Gothenburg, Sweden, has been on a roll for the last few years when it comes to adding new attractions. From Helix in 2014 to last year's Valkyria, they have turned the park into one of the best in Europe, with an amazing collection of flat rides and roller coasters alike. So that raises the question, what's next? In this video, we'll take a look at the next 5 years and try to make some educated guesses to figure out what Liseberg may be having up their sleeves from 2020 to 2024. Starting with 2020, where Liseberg have already announced that they will be investing 200 million Swedish crowns into expanding the children's area Kaninlandet, which will include a new family restaurant themed to the Liseberg rabbits, as well as a new dark ride called Underlandet, where we'll follow the rabbits to their underground world. If you're interested in learning more about this, then I would highly suggest you to check out my previous video linked in the top right corner, where I discuss this more in depth. In 2021, it will have been 4 years since the addition of the last flat ride, with Loke in 2017. To balance out the many extreme flat rides added recently, it's likely that we're looking at a family thrill ride this time. In regards to where it would go, Liseberg CEO Andreas Andersen stated that there are still plans for other attractions up on the hill in an interview in early 2018. Due to the lack of space on the hill, it would require an attraction to be removed in order to fit in a new one. The most likely choice would be Virvelvinden, seeing how it turned 50 years old in 2019, making it the oldest ride in the park. In its place, it's possible that we would either see an updated or very similar attraction to Virvelvinden in order to keep the iconic tent, or a less intense family attraction, like a Larsen flying scooters, that can be enjoyed by the whole family. Moving on to 2022, where I think Liseberg will mainly focus on the opening of the hotel and Waterpark. Both are currently planned to open in 2021, in time for Gothenburg's 400th anniversary. But seeing how work is only set to start in autumn of 2019, I think it's very unlikely that they will manage to stick to that schedule, with the 2022 opening being more likely at this point. The theme of both the hotel and Waterpark will be inspired by the Swedish East India Company and the trade with East Asia during the 1700s. The Waterpark will be home to 10 water slides and 8 different pools, and the hotel is set to feature 2 restaurants and around 450 rooms designed specifically for families. During the expansion, Liseberg will also be removing the old ticket booths at the southern entrance, as well as the football game Straffsparken and the fast food restaurant Riksrätten, in order to build a new and larger entrance to handle the expected increase of guests from the south once the hotel and Waterpark open. In addition to just the entrance getting redone, I think we could also see the work extend all the way to Flume ride in order to give the whole southern part of the park a much needed renovation. Seeing how both the hotel and Waterpark will have an East Asian theme and Shanghai already has a Chinese theme, I think it would be a missed opportunity to not continue the Oriental theme into the rest of the area. From the hotel plans, it also looks like Drakbåtarna is most likely going to be removed to make way for the hotel, while Flygande Elefanter would have to be moved a couple meters closer to Spelhuset. To finish out the area, I would like to see some decoration work to the roofs and facades of the chocolate stands in front of Spelhuset in order to look like narrow Chinese market alleys with Chinese lanterns hanging over the paths. Let me know in the comments what you think about this idea. In 2023, Liseberg will be celebrating their 100th anniversary and are sure to celebrate in a big way. And thanks to publicly filed documents by Liseberg, we may already have learned what the new attraction for 2023 may be. In the documents, it is stated that Liseberg are planning to build a new log flume for the 2023 summer season, meaning that Flume ride most likely is going to be removed after the 2020 or 2021 season to make way for the new attraction. From the publicly filed documents, we have also learned some details about the ride. First of all, we know that the ride is going to be at least 50 meters longer than Flume ride, meaning that the ride won't have the exact same layout as its predecessor. We have also learned that the ride will have at least one new feature that is unique for water rides, such as a freefall element, vertical lift tower, forward and backward sections, and innovative turntables. Recently, Intamin was chosen as the manufacturer for the log flume, marking Intamin's 6th attraction built at Liseberg after Colorado, Balder, Kanonen, Atmosphere and Loke. Judging from the description of the ride, we can assume that the attraction is going to share a lot of similarities with Chiapas at Phantasialand in Germany, which is Intamin's most recent log flume. We also know that Liseberg has intentions of adding theming as well as creating a story for the attraction, both of which Flume Ride didn't have. I wouldn't expect as elaborate theming as Chiapas, but I think it's possible that we may see some kind of indoor section or some props or small sets along the way at least. I know that some of you are going to be really sad about these news, but you have to remember that an almost 50-year-old attraction like Flume Ride requires a lot of maintenance, which can make the ride really expensive to keep running. But whatever the reason may be, I'm confident that Liseberg and Intamin can pull together a great attraction, which I'm sure will be a worthy replacement for Flume Ride. But until we get an official announcement, we'll just have to wait and see. Finally, in 2024, I think we'll see the return of the classic and much missed funhouse. The last time we had a funhouse at Liseberg was in 1996 when Villa Opp-Å-Ner closed, and since then many Liseberg guests have begged for it to return. So here's my idea. It would require to remove the House of Mirrors, Kristallsalongen, and in its place build a 2-story funhouse. Imagine something similar to Lustiga Huset at Gröna Lund, but with different scenes. In order to not get rid of Kristallsalongen completely, you could have a section with distorted mirrors and a mirror maze. Then, to pay homage to the previous funhouse, I would also like to see a section where you could walk through an upside down room and up a sloped floor, just like you could in Villa Opp-Å-Ner. But that's just my idea. Make sure to let me know what you would like to see in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, it would be really helpful if you could leave a like and share this video with your friends and family. And if you're interested in other videos like this one, then make sure to subscribe to never miss an upload. This summer I'm going to Liseberg, so if you're interested in seeing a vlog from there, then make sure to vote in the poll in the top right corner. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.